Here are your materials for the Alate trapping survey. So we have them listed all in your guide, all together, and then here in person. So we have the trapping pole disassembled, and this should be about 5 feet when it's all put together. And this will be placed under street lights and other freestanding lights. And then you have reusable zip ties, and these will be securing the white sticky cards to the poles and also directly under building lights. And they can be reused, taken off and on. And then you want to have a hole punch available to hole punch your cards and secure them to wherever you're securing them. You're also going to have a tag, and it identifies the trap under your organization and also NATS, and also gives good contact information, a good phone number or email for contact if there's inquiries. And this can also be zip tied to that pole, and in the case of a building light, it could also be secured there. You're also going to get Ziploc bags for when you remove the sticky cards for positive termites, and also use your Sharpie to mark the back of that card with your location, trap number, and date that you found them. And just put them in the Ziploc bag, keep them at room temperature in a freezer or a refrigerator until the end of the trapping period. And then finally, you're going to get a jeweler's loop, which will help you look closer at any specimens you find. So we're going to show you how to set up your trap hole to catch the most alates or winged termites. So first of all is your choice of light source. So when you're using a street light, you want to make sure that it's bright and LED, which means it has a very whitish, bluish cast to it that the termites are attracted to. And so you want to make sure that light is shining directly down onto the ground, which will also shine onto your trap and also catch the most winged termites or alates. So in your kit, you're going to get your trap pole. You do need to assemble it. Assemble 5 pieces together, and you're going to have these connectors that you're going to need to use to assemble it. And again, that'll be 5 feet if you use 5 of them. And then you're going to also have these that you're going to need to pop on and off, and this is going to help especially when you put your trap into the ground. Now you want to make sure that it's in some nice soft dirt and it is very secure, and then you're just going to assemble that trap. And then from there you can put your NATS tag on. So this is going to identify the trap, and it's going to have your organization on it, the QR code to the website, and a phone number just in case there's anyone that's curious driving by or walking by. So this can be zip tied right onto your trap. So you're going to get your trap cards and your trap kit, and they're going to come 2 together, stuck together. So you're going to take them apart like that. Okay, so now that you have everything ready to go and that your trap is assembled, your trap hole, you're going to go ahead and put your reusable zip ties through those holes, and then zip tie on your trap card. And then these can, when you're finished, and you do your trap check and you need to take it off, you could simply just pop the button behind it, it is reusable, and take it off and reuse these zip ties. After a week and you have your trap check, you're going to go ahead and remove this trap card and count any positives that you think are termite alates. And you're going to go ahead and label that card with your location, your trap number, and the date that you checked it. And put it in your Ziploc bag. And then these Ziploc bags will all go back to your NATS collaborator at the end of the project. You can keep them in the freezer, the refrigerator, or at room temperature. And then use your post-paid box to send it back to them.
So when we are selecting the site, we have to make sure that we are choosing the LED light for the optimum results, and the light should fall directly on the trap so that the termites that are attracted to the LED light, they get trapped on the glue traps. The example of a trap that is being installed close to the house light. So that's also an option for everyone. Here is another option for the termite trap. It's very close to the floodlights and there is a hook there. So if you have a hook for anything close to your house or extension buildings or any construction sites that you want to do the termite trapping, you can use this as well.
Okay, you want to take your bag trap and make sure and keep them in refrigeration, freezer, or even at room temperature until the end of the project. At that point, you're going to put that in your post-labeled box that was given to you, and that will be shipped back to your NATS collaborator to confirm the identifications. And you also want to go ahead, when you first start your trapping, there's a location data sheet in your NATS trapping manual that you need to fill out. So you can label your traps with a number, a location that makes it easy to remember, and then also the GPS coordinates, lat and long. And if not GPS coordinates, if that needs to remain private, then at least you need to include the county or parish that you're trapping in. So this only needs to be filled out initially in one time and then given to your NATS collaborator. And then this is your termite count sheet. So this needs to go with you every time you do a trap check. You put your trap number, location, the date that you made the check, and how many termites you think that you have in the trap, and then any comments. And this will go at the end of the project also to your NATS collaborator for confirmation.